Alright guys, today we're going to talk about similar polygons. Earlier this year, and it'll be on the internet, we talked about similar triangles. Y'all remember that? Now we're going to talk about similar polygons. Okay, now the difference is a polygon has 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, or more. Okay? A polygon is any of these. So it says a polygon is a simple closed figure, so it can't be like this because that's not closed, in a plane formed by 3 or more sides. This has 3 sides, this has 4 sides, this has 5 sides. So a polygon is anything with how many sides? 3 or more. Okay? Now, we know a quadrilateral has 4 sides, right? And we know a pentagon has how many? 5 sides. Now, what does this sign mean? That's congruent right there.
Similar.
This whole thing is congruent. This is just similar. Okay, that's good. Now, we talked about earlier this year, similar means they're the same shape but a different size. Did you hear that? Okay, congruent means what?
Same shape.
No, congruent means same shape and same size. So 2 twins, like you and your brother, or you and your brother, okay? Y'all are congruent. Same shape, same size. But 2 humans, like me and Devon, okay, we're the same shape. We're both people, both with arms and legs and a head, but we're different size, right? Okay, that makes us similar but not congruent, right? Now, the older you and your brothers get, the more you grow different, right? Okay? But do you understand if I've got this triangle and this triangle, they're the same shape, they're both triangles, but they're different sizes, which makes them what? Similar. Now, in order for them to be similar, all the angles must be what? The same. See right here it says, oh no, we hadn't got to that. Let's skip ahead right here, and I want you to copy that. Alright, so we know from our definition here of similar polygons, 2 polygons are similar if corresponding is important, but I want you to understand that if their angles are congruent and their sides are proportional. Okay? Just like we said, if the angles are the same and the sides, so in other words, if it's the same shape, different size, similar. You understand? So we've got these 2 triangles here, okay? Same shape, different size, but it says the angles must be what? Congruent. So if this angle and this angle are congruent, which means exactly the same, and this angle are congruent, and these 2 are 90, then these 2 triangles are what? Similar. You understand? Okay? They're not congruent because they're what? No, because they're not exactly the same shape and size. They're similar because they're the same shape but a different size. Right? Chris? Okay, so we got an example problem here, and it says in the figure at the right, this triangle is what with this triangle? Similar. It wants to know the length of side DE. Okay? Anytime in similar triangles you're dealing with sides, you got to create a proportion. Okay? So our proportion could be 3 over x equals 4 over 6. Did you see what I did? This over this equals this over this. Okay, so let's set it up. 3 over x, that was this over this, equals 4 over 6. Okay? Now from here, y'all know to just cross multiply. Okay? 3 times 6 is 18. And 4 times x is? Okay, you divide 4 on both sides. So x equals what? If you do 18 divided by 4 and you calculate, you get 4.5. So what is this side? 4.5 centimeters. Okay. Alright, so what kind of proportion would you set up, Marbricia?
18 over x.
Say it again, I can't hear you.
18 over x.
18 over x.
Excuse me, Coach Garrett.
Yes, ma'am. 18 over x equals what?
8 over 20.
Now, Marbricia, 18 is over here, and so you said 18 over x, so you went right, left, and then you went left, right. You can't do that. You got to go right, left, so 18 over x, and then right, left again, so what would it be? 12 over 8. Now, some of you might have done x over 8. How many of you did x over 8 equals 18 over 12? Okay, if you did top, bottom, then you do top, bottom. Either one of them are going to get you the same answer. Alright? So if we do 18 times 8, we get 144 equals 12 times x. Okay, divide 12 on each side. So what's x equal? 12. So you know that this side right here is 12. So on this problem, we're going to redraw this little triangle, aren't we? And so when we redraw it, we make it the same size as it is originally, and the same shape, just facing a different direction. And we're going to renumber the sides. Okay? Now, how would we set up a proportion, Kelvin?
Yo, we do this, don't matter what side you do first?
But why do we do a proportion? Because we're dealing with sides, aren't we? Aren't we? When you deal with sides in similar triangles, you make a proportion. You create a proportion. So what do I do, Kevin?
15 over x.
15 over x equals what?
3 over 5.
No, you went top, bottom, and then you went bottom, top.
Oh, 5 over 3.
5 over 3. Okay, now you could have done 15 over 5 like this equals x over 3. If that's what you did, this is okay also. Okay, I'm going to solve this one, and it says 45 equals 5x. Now, if we cross multiply here, we get the same thing. 45 equals 5x. Divide 5 on each side. So x equals what? 9. So what's x? What's x? 9. Remember to redraw this. In this problem, they want you to set up a proportion to find the value of a. You've got to redraw the small triangle to make it look the same as the big one, so that this angle with one line is up, where it's down right here. So when you redraw it, it's going to look like this. Okay? Where this is 90, this is one line, and this has two lines. So now what's this left side? X. And what's the bottom?
10.
10. So now I'll let you. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is set up a proportion. 8 over 20. Or what proportion did y'all set up?
I said 8 over x.
8 over x
20 over 10.
equals 20 over 10. That'll work. That's a good one.
I did the other way.
How'd you do, Shane?
8 over 20.
8 over 20.
8
I did.
over 10.
X over 10. That one will work too.
I did 10 over 20 equals 8 over 8.
You did 10 over 20 equals 8. That one won't work. Look, you said right, left, and then you said left, right. If you go right to left, you got to go right to left again. So, Wade, you could have done 10 over 20
Equals X over 8.
equals x over 8. Good. Any of these three will work. I'm going to solve this one because it's in a good spot. 10 times 8 is 80, and that equals 20x. Divide 20 on both sides, and what's x equal? X equals 4. Now, in all of them, you should get 4. If you didn't get 4, you didn't solve it correctly. So x was 4. So it can't be a unit rate. It's a ratio. Okay? Now, number 12 says 16 losses to 40 games. Okay, so we got 16 losses to 40 games. Now, this one is going to be a ratio or a rate? A rate because the units are different. Now, divide 16, say 16 divided by 40 in your calculator, tell me what you get.
0.4.
0.4. We don't want to say 0.4 as we don't want to say that as our answer because it has to be a fraction. So we know the top will divide by 8, right? 16 divided by 8 is 2. The bottom will divide by 8, it's 5. So what's your ratio as a fraction? 2/5.